So, something I want to talk about today is about how our inner parent is an internalized version of the way that our parents speak to ourselves. So, intuitively, we all develop a myriad of voices inside of our head, the voice that tells you something's dangerous, the voice that pushes you to be better, the voice that loves having fun. There's lots of different voices in our heads. And what we don't realize a is that we think it's all just yourself talking to you, but B, which voices should have the hierarchy or the privilege of speaking to you or for you to listen to, and three, that voices have the ability to evolve. So when it comes to your inner parent, unfortunately, a lot of us have had parents who have criticized us, scolded us, withdrew their love if we did something bad. And we've learned to please these parents and to feel fear when their critic came out, when their bully came out, when their pushing us came out, or when they withdrew their love from us. That's how we knew how to perform based on that. So everybody intuitively has an inner critic, but everybody also has an inner parent as well that can sound like an inner critic or sound like an inner bully or sound like an inner bitch. But really, what it is it's our parents internalized. It's the way that we, when we're meant to be parenting ourselves, we actually scold ourselves, critique ourselves, yell at ourselves. And that's the psyche's natural ability to parent itself because that was the parenting modeling it got. So what I do with clients is usually say, like, hey, list out the ways that your parents spoke to you, list out the ways that they treated you when they were trying to educate you or trying to mold you into the next version of yourself. Was it loving or was it mean or critiquing? Was it fear and anxious based or was it solid and safe and secure? Depending on the voices or the ways that your parents spoke to you, now when it's time to internalize that parenting for yourself and to be that parent for yourself, it will speak in that same exact way, which is a tragic form of parenting. It's a tragic form of loving yourself. It's a tragic form of connecting to yourself. So once you get clear of this is the way that my parents spoke to me, you're going to start seeing it all the time. Of that's how you respond to your own thoughts and feelings. When you feel sad, do you say, suck it up? Or do you say, wow, that was really hard, wasn't it? And by learning how to remodel parenting on yourself to yourself, that inner critic, again, what you thought was your inner critic, will actually start alchemizing into your inner parent, that loving, safe, secure being for yourself. And when you start developing that inner parent into your psyche, and I'm talking about it's always been there, but developing it and alchemizing it so it's actually a kinder, more secure voice, you're going to be able to move through the world, taking more risks, taking bigger strides, showing up more, being seen more, because you know that the internal voice that will be supporting you is going to be a kinder one, a more loving one, a more secure one. And you can get through anything when your relationship with yourself is secure and solid and beautiful and helpful. So you're still going to have an inner critic, but you're going to realize an inner critic is different than your inner parent. And that inner critic will still come out, but it's not going to come out so often because most of the day you're actually inner parenting yourself. So learning how to reparent yourself is so vital and so important by changing your life because A, you're going to just enjoy your life better when you're kinder to yourself, and B, you're going to be able to hear yourself better and hear what you need better because the parent is going to be kinder, more secure, and more attuned to your needs instead of attuned to the outcome. And when you're attuned to your own needs, you can actually help yourself more and stay sustained, which helps you do the work that you're here to do more. So I hope that was helpful. And just saying it one more time, write out the ways in which your parents spoke to you. See how often do you think that way towards yourself, and start catching those thoughts and reparenting, remodeling, creating a relationship with yourself into what would you want the ideal parent to say. Child dealing with insecurity, dealing with doubt, dealing with mistakes. How would you like to raise that child into the world? Is it yelling at them for making mistakes or saying, wow, you're learning? That's cool. What'd you learn from that? What are you going to do next time? But that's going to work out better. Do you need to sit on the couch and cry for a moment? That's okay. When you're ready, we'll get back up and try again. it's a different way of living. It's a different way of being. So I hope that's helpful. And to start that journey of reparenting for yourself is so crucial when it comes to changing our lives and really making something more intuitively led. Anyways, wishing you all a great week and love ya.